This session is talk about closure property and how does closure property hold on whole numbers in terms of the basic operations. Now what exactly are operations in mathematics? Now these are guys called as operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These are the four basic operations of mathematics. Very simple to understand. Now we need to understand something more about closure property. What exactly is this property? Now let's take a simple example. Let's not make things complicated. Let's talk about a family of cats. Alright, so I'm talking about a family of cats anywhere in the world. I just take two cats, let's say cat 1 and let's say cat 2, cat 3. All these are cats. Okay, cat 4, wherever, but I'm talking about cats. Let me take two cats. Alright, this is, let's say, father cat, and let's say this is mother cat. And let's say these two cats get married, right? And they have what? Kittens. Now, once they have young ones, do you think once they marry, they would give birth to a dog? No, they can't, right? They have to give birth to what? They have to give birth to a kitten, right? So a kitten is what they would definitely give birth to. Now I can say yes, this whole thing of a cat and a cat giving birth to a kitten is called closed, because the offspring after the operation, here the operation is addition. In simple terms, here the operation was marriage between father cat and mother cat, but in terms of maths it's addition. When I operate these two cats, I get another kitten as the offspring. Now this law is called as closure law. Right, let's talk about a set called donkeys. Here, donkey 1, donkey 2, donkey 3. Now, when I take any two donkeys on earth, and let's say they are basically married, and what do you get? The offspring. You will actually get another donkey itself, right? So now, again I can say this set is closed, or the operation multiplication or let's say addition itself is closed. So the whole idea of closure law is, if I take one element from a species and another element from the species and I operate them, in this case I'm doing just addition, I'm talking about breeding them basically. So I get another offspring called kitten. Now this operation is basically called closed, right? So let's talk this in terms of numbers. Let's say if I have natural numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, and you have so many numbers, right? Now, if I take any two guys, let's say 3, and I'm taking 4 numbers, both of them belong to natural numbers. It means I'm choosing two cats. Let's say this example, I'm just taking two numbers, both are natural numbers. Now, let me add them. 3 plus 4 is 7. Is 7 a natural number? Yeah, it's somewhere here. Now see, very simple. If I take natural numbers and add them, I'm getting a natural number. As in I take two cats and let them marry, I get what? The offspring is cat. Now this is called as closed. Alright. If the result is again in the same set, it is closed. If by chance I get a dog here, then it is not closed. It's not happening. Doesn't make sense, right? So that is not closed. If I get kitten here, yes. Alright. Now that's the whole idea of closure law. Now let's talk about when is closure not satisfying on natural numbers. Let's talk about another operation called subtraction. Let's take the same set, like n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Now I'm taking 5 in the first set, or let's take 2, which belongs to natural numbers, and I'll take 6, which again belongs to natural numbers. Now I'm doing the operation this time subtraction. What is 2 minus 6? 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Do you think there is minus 4 in this? No. Minus 4 does not belong to the set n, right? So I can say this is not happening. This operation subtraction is not closed under natural numbers. Alright. Now if at all it was 2 plus 6, I could have got 8. But I can see 8 is here. Yes, 8 is here. So you take any two natural numbers and add them, you will get a natural number. But if you subtract them, you will not get always. Now let's say some people can say, if at all I take 8 minus 3 is 5, where 8 is a natural number and 3 is also a natural number. But if I do the subtraction operation here, I'm getting 5, which belongs to n, yes. Correct? So why can't this be happening? The argument is, every time I do this operation, you should get a natural number. Even once if you don't get it, then it's not happening. So you need to more think like negative in this case. You should not take 8 minus 3 is 5. But what about 2 minus 6 Even these are natural numbers. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Now this is not happening. So even one case doesn't happen, then it is not happening. So that's the whole logic about closure law. I hope you understand what exactly closure law is. Let's talk more about different properties of whole numbers, and are they really closed on whole numbers.